What's up, guys? Mr. Fuego, back again. Fuego Beats, bringing that fire all the time. This time, it's not going to be a beat display or beat, performance. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys a little trick to get that snare sound, that snare roll that, you always hear in every, Southern artist track, super like Waka Flocka, super crazy, head banging, headaches, stuff like that. Well, I'm going to go ahead and show you what you can do to produce all that. Now, I'm not going to show you how to produce every single snare roll you've heard in the song, that'd take me like all week or something like that, but definitely once I show you what I'm about to show you, and the only thing you'll need to learn how to do the other things is just use your ears. Listen to how the snare rolls sound. You want that sound? Then just come back in here, do what I do, what I'm about to show you, and you got it. Boom. It's easy as that. All you got to do is just listen to the other stuff, and you can imitate it if that's your thing. Do whatever you want. But, snare rolls are in. Snare rolls are popping. So with that being said, let's get it going. I made this beat earlier, didn't take me too long. It's nothing super fancy. I mean, it's cool. I just figured I wanted to do a beat and put the snare in it so that you can hear it, rather than just having a drum track and, oh yeah, that's how you do it. You can really get that feel for it. So the way I have my stuff set out here is I like to break everything down, every pattern. I don't know, other people just make it all in one, whatever to you. Me, I personally like to let it have its own little space here so I can cut stuff out, have it sound, change it up here and there. So something like that, nothing too fancy with that little technique. That's not even a technique, really. That's just the way I work. Anyways, like I said, I'm just gonna show you the beat real quick so you can see what we're working with, and then show you how the snare is gonna make the beat like even that much more nicer. Check it out. Like I said, I didn't spend all day working on that or nothing like that. Don't get me wrong, I do make beats like that. I make different, my variations are different, as you'll see in the upcoming videos. But anyways, let's get to it. So, what you want to do to get that snare sound. I've seen a lot of people do the, or not seen, but people go in and do that. That's cool and all. That's great that you know how to do that, But to get that snare, you want to do it a little different. Now, I already had some snare rolls pre-made in here for this video because I didn't want to take all the time checking it out and doing trial and error on what sounds right, what doesn't. So, here you go. You want to go into piano roll. You definitely want to go into the piano roll. And then right here, I know you're like, oh, those look off. How do you get them like that? Oh, how do you do that? How do you do that? Right here, step sequencer 3. That's how I got some of these, and I think I did I know I did 4 on some of them, maybe 3, and it just switches it up, and that's what it's gonna snap to, and that's how you get this sound definitely right here. Now, these first ones were right, and then I just trailed these other ones off at the end. Did like a little space. Once you start playing around with it and entering them in here, you're gonna know what sounds good, and you're gonna be like, oh, I can make that sound. Or you hear it on the radio on the track, and you're like, oh, I can do that. That's easy. Like, oh, it's not even that. It's not that difficult once you have that under your belt. So that's how I did it there. None to you can move them, make them higher, or pan them to the left, right, whatever whatever suits your style of music or the track that you're making. So if you would like to hear that in a beat, let's go ahead and do that. And this is just like the quantization and the snapping, what you're gonna snap the beat to, and the notes and stuff like that you enter in. So let's hear it. you know, it sounds nice. I'd like take the hats out. Like I said, I have the hats over here. Yeah, it's hidden, right? That's hidden, right? I know. That's the snare. And then I did this other one because I feel like this is it's like a, I don't want to say classic, like it's written in scripts or anything like that, but this snare roll, back in the day, you used to hear it a lot in different tracks. It's where you you know, different. Once you see, now you're like, oh yeah, okay, I got you. Yeah, now you can definitely take it to different octaves, mess with it. And here's the roll that I produce because I like it. It's pretty cool. I use it here and there, not all the time, of course. You know, just experiment. Once now that you know that, just experiment. You know, try different things. You try something awesome, show me. You know, I'll check it out. Yeah, see. Now it took like growing up. It took me a while to like learn all this stuff. There wasn't too many producers in my area, but you know, different trial and error things I was able to find, like, oh, okay, that's how they do that. Now, you know, took my stuff to the next little step up, you know. Going up them stairs could be a journey, you know. Luckily nowadays you have YouTube and things like that, you know. Definitely help you out. That's that snare roll. Now that's pretty much it for the snare rolls, but I was gonna say you can also incorporate that little technique with the drums to get like the rapid fire drums, like some, you know, some MGK or some crazy type style, you know, just with some like rapid drum sounds, like boom 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 boom, you know, some crazy stuff, just some different type of stuff. But also the stuff that I've been included on is the hats, the hi-hats. The hi-hats, you could do that to the hi-hats. You know, you've heard that, the rapid hi-hat roll in some songs now. But a little thing I guess I add on to this video is to show you how to get them those southern hats. Like, sounds nice, right? Well, tell you the trick here. All you do is when you have your hats right here, hit that velocity right here. You're going to want to lower every other one. So it sounds like, you know, I don't want to say, you want to humanize it a little bit. You know, you don't want it to sound so robotic at times, you know. That really gives it that little bounce, like, oh, yeah, I feel that, you know, Yep. You know, that's how you, that's a little, like I said, just something if y'all didn't know, the velocity, that's how you get that sound for those hats. So, you know, I hope you take this information and, you know, hope it helps you out a lot, definitely. I know it helps you when you're making this type of genre of music, you know, this, that style, the southern hip-hop style. Well, if you have any questions, just let me know. If you have any suggestions or you want to know something, just hit me up in the inbox. If not, definitely leave a comment. But definitely, for sure, let's not forget to subscribe and rate. And let's keep this moving and grooving. I'll have a lot more videos coming out. Some that display my sounds, you know, my songs and stuff like that. Beats, you know, maybe songs here and there. I produce for my boy, so maybe I'll definitely put some of his stuff on here, you know. It'll be a good little progression. I'm also attending school, Full Sail University, going for my bachelor's in music production. I'm like 6 months into it. Just went through music theory 1, music theory 2, stuff like that. We're gonna get into composition, different crazy things like that. So you'll definitely hear my sounds improve. Definitely hear some different genres I'm gonna bring to the table, and I'm just trying to be an all-around jack of all trades. You know, jack of all genres. You know, as I like to say. But that's enough of me yapping. Go ahead, subscribe. Like I said, do everything you know you need to do to show some love. Friend me, I'll friend you. Twitter coming up soon. Facebook coming up soon. Everything's coming. Let's get it rolling.